Welcome back to Wash Your Hands and Meditate, a group phenomena of meditating together online on a daily basis, seeing where the vibe is taking us today. And I started this journey, apologize, I just want to tie up my hair. We started this journey together of really coming home to ourselves in the last few meditations. Here you get a better angle of me. And what we looked at so far has hopefully and truly opened you. I hear that in the little messages and compliments I get. And so you can only give as deep as you have touched yourself. Have you been aware of that? That whatever you, hi, hello, welcome back. That whatever you want to receive, you can only receive that and pass it on if you have managed to surrender to it yourself. If you have gone deep in, then you will give depth to people, then you will connect with people on a deeper level. And if you have not managed to do so far, your conversations will be as surfaced as they can be. They will be opinionated and they will be full of theories and constellation of how things should be, but they don't come from this truth that kind of and wisdom that speaks through you. So today, our next step is to go in and find this connection with our emotions and to allow these emotions to have space after we've centered the mind, centered the body, centered the heart, and got a feeling and understanding of the heart space yesterday. Then you're probably ready to acknowledge you're not an emotionless being, but you're a being that is here to express and experience these emotions in their form as they come forward. So I would say let's get started. I see a few people have joined and found us again. And yeah, just relax back into your chair, into your sit bones. Close your eyes. And drop into the here and now, noticing your body, allow the mind to drop into the heart space. Knowing it will find its strength and the resources it needs in the heart. Knowing that the messages it can deliver to you consciously is coming from the heart space. That the mind can truly speak from wisdom and truth, less from ego and conditioning. And then you open your heart And opening your heart into this very moment to feel the presence of the feelings and emotions that are in you right now. How are you feeling? What is your body telling you? And these emotions, as they are widening and truly speak to you, can be positive or negative. Sometimes we feel this contraction, and sometimes we feel this expansion. But if you have come from a place where you were unhappy today, where you felt you've been treated unjust, or feeling lost, angry, hurt, overwhelmed, or overjoyed, you want these emotions to have a bit of space in order for them to hear the heart and melt with your heart. As the heart is saying, you are okay. As long as we get hijacked by these emotions in one form or another, they become like single messengers that are rummaging around us, get lodged in our body, in our body's physique, in the shoulders, neck, stomach, diaphragm. But when the heart joins into the experience of the emotion, so much more is possible. Imagine that the little you would run to your mother and say like, I feel so overwhelmed, I feel so overjoyed. And your mother would turn away and just disregard you. That's the feeling your entire body experiences every time you reject to enter an emotion that is unwanted. And so the heart is ready, always ready to receive and to forgive and to empathize and to surrender. And so as you are becoming more aware of this connection, feel like you're kneeling down, that you're bowing in front of this heart of yours, offering him or her everything you got, everything you brought, from the reluctance of getting up to the annoyance of not having been heard. Nothing's been going right. To the wonderness of the world and the beauty in the world. Because the true wisdom and intuition that lies in the heart space is what guides you forward in this life. And the heart might be saying things like, don't worry, or you're right, fight for it. Or it might say, trust that everything will be okay. And as we've dusted the weariness from the body and the mind, dusted our heart, we can now allow these emotions to have a room to be heard and expressed in ourselves. When we start to listen, we don't need anybody else to listen to it. And then we are free of new emotions that might rise in, I wish I wasn't so lonely. I wish I had a more understanding partner. I wish the government would do something about this. And in this clearness of the listening to yourself through your heart, and whatever comes forth, you can then step into wiser ways of acting, wiser ways of being with yourself, acknowledging yourself. And so as you experience this openness and this dissolving of stuck emotion, remember that your heart only wants to be remembered. There's one word that can help you through all this. Just the word remember. The heart is there. Let that joy of the heart spread through your entire body like a big smile. So that every cell awakens and is flushed with that vibrancy and sensitivity. And with that awakening of your skin, of your entire body, allow your eyes to waken up and return into this conversation. Hey. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling after this? I'm sorry about the interrupted noise. I don't know how to switch off that function here. We have a white smile on someone's face. This is really, you're welcome, Daria. Yes, Jess is back today as well. We love it. A wild smile on her is good. That's very good. And to everybody else who's been here, thank you again for showing up today, and thank yourself for showing up today. I think that's the most important part. Not thanking me, thanking yourself. Just a little technical thing. I can't be here for 5 p.m. tomorrow. So in order not to break this communication, I'm going to show up at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I'm going to post this again in our group, in the meditation group, Wash Your Hands and Meditate English. Just as a reminder that I can't make it. But as you know, you will always find the recording in there. So if you want to sit separately, but I truly enjoy it to feel all your hearts beating here with me and being in sync with you and holding this space of widening and deepening at the same time. So if you can make it at 4 tomorrow, I am looking forward to seeing you. Yes. And then we'll work this a little bit longer we are moving towards Easter, which is a phenomenal time for awakening and allowing the spirit to go through the last hurdle that we're going through, this Good Friday experience that socially is really kind of connected. Yes, Daria, set your alarm for 4 p.m., not 4 a.m. So, as soon as something like a tradition is out there, we can't help it, but it kind of manifests in the space around us. And as you're meditating, you're noticing the space and the vibration around us. So big holidays and big things that have been given into society and to mankind through these stories, like Good Friday and Easter Sunday and Monday the Rising. These are somehow collectively, you can experience them truly in some form or manner. So I think this is a good time to meditate and maybe to come out so much clearer than on Sunday and Monday for the Easter celebration. And then I probably be slowing down this a little bit. So not a daily meditation, but we are working on a little gift for you. And maybe I make this a little bit more accessible to everybody. So in a way of connecting. So I asked you before, I didn't get many answers, but would you like to move this to a more private room, like knowing a Zoom room where we also can see each other if people want to show their faces? And then it becomes an even stronger call and response meditation. So that might be an option to move these meditations to meditation times, and the meditations will be free, but just not every day. I'll be working with my team on it, but if you have any input you want to give and what you prefer to do, I would truly love this by kind of saying it on the forum, or maybe saying it here in the live chat, and so that everybody feels happy with what we're doing and I'm doing. So for now, namaste, my dear friends. I love you. And I'm so joyed to see you here day by day and making this huge commitment. Thank you. Take care.